Hi guys, today we are going to learn the difference between a, an, and the. I know that you already know it from our last lesson, but let's make a short revision. When do we use a, when do we use an, and when do we use the? So let me first explain a and an. Friends, if our word starts with a vowel, what was a vowel? Sesli. If it starts with a vowel, we use n. But if it starts with a consonant, sessiz, then we use e. Okay? And then there is the. When do we use the? We use the if it becomes specific. So what does it mean specific? Belirgin, belli bir şey. So let's look at the exercise. This is Ali and this is Zeynep. I had a sandwich and an apple for lunch. Okay. The sandwich wasn't very good, but the apple was very nice. So here he first used a and n, and then he used the sandwich and the apple. Why? Let me explain. Ali says a sandwich and apple because this is the first time he talks about them. So, this is the first time he talks about them. If I talk about something the first time, I use a or n. And if I talk about something about the second time, I use the. Ali now says the sandwich, the apple, because Zeynep knows which sandwich and which apple. He means the sandwich and the apple that he had for lunch. So, be careful. Here he talks about the first time, so he uses a sandwich and an apple. Here, the sandwich wasn't very good, but the apple was very nice. This is the second time he talks about the sandwich and the apple. Okay? So if I talk about the first time, I use a, n. If I talk about something the second time, I use the. Okay? Let's look at the examples. Did you have a nice holiday? So, here the word is holiday. I'm talking the first time about the holiday, so what do I have to say? It starts with a consonant, so what do we use for consonant? We use a for the consonant. A nice holiday. And then B says, yes, it was best holiday. So what do we use now? Because this is the second time I'm talking about the holiday. Holiday, first time, second time holiday. So I'm going to use the best holiday. Let's look at the second one. We went to restaurant. So am I telling anything about what kind or which restaurant it is? No, I am not. So this is the first time I'm talking about it. If it's the first time, I say a restaurant. And now look at here. How was restaurant? This is the second time I'm talking about it. So I'm going to say the. Let's make a short revision. If I say something for the first time, I use a, n. This is for consonant. This is for vowel. If I say it for the second time, I use the. Let's look at some examples. I bought newspaper and magazine. So here I'm talking about a newspaper and about a magazine. This is the first time I'm talking about them. So I will say I bought a newspaper. Why a? Because this is a consonant. Okay? Consonant. And magazine, this is also the first time. So I'm going to say again a magazine. Because it starts with M. M is also a consonant. And now there is a full stop. After the full stop, we again say newspaper. But this is the second time I'm talking about the newspaper. So I will say the newspaper is in my bag, but I can't find the magazine. Why? Because this is the second time. And here, this is also the second time. In Turkish, bir şeyden ilk defa bahsediyorsam e veya en kullanıyorum. E ve N'in ayrımını nasıl yapıyoruz? Eğer sessiz harfse E kullanıyoruz. Eğer sesli harfle başlıyorsa N kullanıyoruz. Ben eğer bir şeyden ikinci kez bahsediyorsam veya özel bir şeyden bahsediyorsam o zaman the kullanacağım. Okay? Next one. There is blue car and red car. Daha önce blue car veya red car'dan bahsettim mi? No, I didn't. So I'm going to say there is a blue car and a red car. And then blue car, burada bir kere bahsettik. Burada ikinci kez bahsediyorum. O zaman ne oldu? Specific oldu. The blue car belongs to me. The red car to my friend. Red car, second time. Okay? Let's look at this. I saw accident this morning. Accident. This is the first time I'm talking about the accident. So what am I going to use? E? Is it true? Look at the starting letter. It's A, so we say N. Because this is a vowel. This morning, car crashed into tree. Car. This is the first time I'm talking about the car, so I will say a car. Into tree. This is the first time I'm talking about the tree, so I will say a tree. And now here I'm going to use it for the second time. So I'm going to say the car was badly damaged, but driver. I'm going to use it for the first time, but I'm going to say the. Why? Because I know which driver had an accident. Burada neden the kullandık? Çünkü araba kaza yapan kişinin kim olduğunu çok iyi biliyoruz. Bir kaza var, o zaman bir sürücü vardır. O bir sürücü de belirgin kişi olduğu için the kullandık. Okay? This is enough for today. We're going to speak in details the next lesson. See you guys.